Okay, so we're going to be working on my fireplace. Yes, I still have Christmas stuff up. There's Christmas stuff I'm collecting to put away. It is what it is. Okay, I see this picture. Let me step back so you can get like the full view. So I have an L-shaped fireplace mantle, right? We're not worried about that side. Just this side, okay? And I bought this mirror without measuring from Sam's. It was on sale for $35, $39, something like that. I thought it was absolutely beautiful. Kind of matches these little gold things I picked up when I went shopping with Joan. I want to get a different colored candle, but yeah. These little candle things I had out at Christmas time. I was just playing with the mantle after I took all the Christmas stuff down. I can't center it because of those wood posts that stick out. I don't know if they're decorative or if they can be like removed, but for now they're going to stay there. So I'm okay with it being to one side. This is not staying. I was just playing with stuff, and obviously I need something tall. So I'm about to go look for some things. I asked ChatGPT. It did give me a couple of smaller things, but I don't have a lot of room here. So I have just about a finger's width. That's all I've got there. So instead of those, I really would like a couple of metal ones, and I think I'm going to paint them gold. They might be black, but I think I might paint them gold. And then I was thinking of some kind of large vase or those large clear jugs with a couple of stems out of it. Maybe that, maybe a little picture or something. I could do something up higher and do a command hook. I don't know, but I at least want to get some kind of vase with some kind of stems. I don't know. What do y'all? But we're gonna go look for that, and we're gonna play around with this mantle. Okay, we're in Ross. I don't know if you can hear me. The music's loud. Okay, I don't see the jug. Let me show you what I'm looking at. Because we have something like this that's kind of tall. I kind of like the color. It's gonna bring in some color. It's only $4.99. I was thinking of clear, but that would bring in some color. This one has a chip, but they have some others. Now, if we look at the picture that ChatGPT did, that's kind of along the same lines. That's $7.99. Look at that one. That one's $4.99. I kind of like that one. I don't want it. It's gold, so I don't want anything like that. Now here's white. $8.99. There's this one. That's only $8.99. That's not bad. Look at the black one. What do you think of the black one? $7.99. Now that is kind of like, that's kind of like the picture. What about that? That's nice and tall. Oh, look at this one. Okay, this is not going to work, so let's move you. Okay, so we have this. $6.99. That's a no. This is the one we just looked at. How much is the bigger one? Okay. You know, I kind of like that. And that's the same. Let's do this. There's somebody smells like cigarettes in here. Like a literal ashtray. This one's smaller. Oh my god, it's only $3.99. Alright, let me drop Tammy. Hey y'all. How y'all doing? I know I kind of jumped right into this video. So, if you've already seen the first part, I'm trying to redo my mantle. And I just kind of jumped right in, didn't say hello or nothing. So, this lighting right here is terrible. I have to go flip around. And it's really awful to do it right there because it curves. People right here are waiting to go. So this is a little frustrating. Are you gonna go? I mean, you're in kind of a little sports car, so are you actually gonna go? Maybe? Sorry, y'all. Okay, so I just came up here to Ross. Something told me to go to Ross. And I honestly did not expect to find anything. Because as much as I watch you people go shop at Ross and find all your home decor, I don't ever find hardly anything here. But it is after Christmas. The crowd was non-existent. There was people in there shopping, but nowhere near like it has been. Like, it's so packed, you can't get up and down the aisles. The line is a mile long, so this was nice. There was another lady in there shopping for home decor too, so we were kind of on the same aisles. I really almost like wanted to show her my picture and go, what do you think? So I did. Can you? Okay, we're someone that don't want to take a chance. I did pick a vase. Wasn't what I thought I was going, what I had in my mind. So I was looking at the inspiration picture from ChatGPT, and I was looking at the picture of just what I have up there currently. Because, you know, sometimes ChatGPT can change the size of things to try to make it more aesthetically pleasing. So I picked a vase and I picked a picture. I don't know if the picture is too big or not. Oh, hold on, y'all. I like the picture. I think it will go very well with the normal decor that I have in that room. So even if it doesn't work for the mantle, I think I can still find a place for it in-house. So yeah, so now I need some long floral stems, and I don't know if I want flowers or if I want greenery or if I just want sticks, but I know I'm probably going to need something low as well, like a couple of knickknacks or something, or I don't know. I feel like I'm going to need something else, but I feel like this is a really good start. So I am going to get off here. I am running to Louisville. I have to go to Costco and get my dog food, but there's a Hobby Lobby and a Michael's. And as much as I want to go in Hobby Lobby, I feel like I'm going to have a better luck on my florals at Michael's. That's just kind of been the luck I've had lately, and I don't think florals are on sale at Hobby Lobby. So I think I'm going to stop at Michael's first and look at their florals. And if I don't find anything, I'll go to Hobby Lobby. I can always save my receipt, so I can always take this stuff back if it doesn't work. I mean, it is just right around the corner. Realistically, I should have went into Pop Shelf and looked at their florals. Didn't even think about that. So, all those fellas. Oh, there was a hole. I'll pop into Pop Shelf before I go home. So, I want to make this quick. I want to go home. I want to take everything down, and I'll work on the side mantle. I think I have a picture that I want to sit up there that I've used already. It's in my storage room, so I need to go look for that. And I want to work on that storage room today. So I don't want to be out long, because I think Nick and I are going to go to that big Canton flea market tomorrow. I need to text my older kids and see if they want to go. So yeah, so I'll see y'all at Michael's. Okay, voiceover Tammy here, and the music in the store was insanely loud, and I have tried to film this and chat over this multiple times. My allergies are terrible, and I keep sneezing, so, you know, I apologize if I sneeze. These were the first stems I picked up. They were like moss covered, and I liked them, but I wasn't sure that's what I wanted. And then I like this. I like the little flower. But I feel like I would need more than one of those, and they were kind of pricey. Nobody had florals on sale anywhere. So I'm just kind of looking. I'm thinking greenery. I want something kind of tall. I love those, but they wouldn't look right for this. But I may keep those in the back of my mind. I really think about these. Obviously, would only need one stem. It's nice and full, but the fullness of that is just not going to look right with what I have going on up there. It takes me a minute to find a price, so that's why I keep looking at it. I like the variation in colors. So I'm debating on, you know, what kind of look I want. I really like these, but it's a lot of white, and I feel like I want more greenery. That definitely maybe for something else in the spring, but not what I'm looking for. And then I have these that I use in the spring in some other places around my house. I love the combination of the white and the green. But for the vase on the mantle, not gonna work. I love these. Look how beautiful these are. Aren't they pretty? Not for what I'm looking for, but definitely for something else. Um, this is that, like, what is it? Cherry blossom looking sticks. So not the look I'm looking for. So I'm just kind of playing around, picking stuff up, looking at it. There's some roses. Definitely not what I'm looking for. These are like the sticks that hang down with the little buds on them. I don't want anything that drapes. These are like little cattail looking things. And you know, I'm thinking, and they're tall. I want tall, but yeah, I don't, that's not giving what I'm looking for. So I just kind of look around here and just see if there's anything else that I'm really looking for that I think will work. So we'll just keep looking. Okay, so they have a couple of options here. Yeah, but it's nothing that I'm completely in love with. So I think I'm going to go to Hobby Lobby and see what they have. So it's just a couple doors down. So let's go over there and look. Okay, we're in Hobby Lobby now, so let's look. What did you get? They're pretty. What about that? Might be able to get away with one of these. $12.99. Maybe. This one's 20. Get the little one. 15. This one's 15. Alright. Piece of fruit. Alright, let's go look. Okay, I kind of like this. It's $10 for this whole bunch. I picked this up. I don't think the cotton's gonna look right. And there's just sticks. What about that? What about that? That's interesting. That's a maybe. All right, I'm gonna keep looking. Okay, so I decided on a floral stem at Hobby Lobby. I don't know if you could hear me in either store. Michael's didn't have a sale. Neither one of them had a sale on their florals, which I didn't expect there to be. I thought there was a sale in Michael's. I guess it was just online. Wasn't anything I just fell in love with. I decided on one thing after going around and around and around with what I think would look good, and finally made a decision. So let's go home and put it all together and see if it works. I know I'm not finished. I know I'm gonna need some knick-knacky things, so I think we can get started. So let's get started. I'll see you back at the house. Okay, so we are back at home. We're in my living room. This is my fireplace. I've sped this up, so if I look a little funny walking around here, I am stepping over dogs because they like to lay on the floor right here. So I am just taking everything down off of my mantle. So I still have Christmas up. I haven't taken it totally down yet. I do have the mantle completely different for Christmas. So again, I just bought this mirror. I got it from Sam's. So they have it in black also if you don't want the gold. And it's on sale right now. It's either $35 or $39. So I'm just taking everything off and I'm cleaning it up. And then I'm going to start putting some stuff up. My dog is in the background making all kinds of noise. So I'm sorry, but let's start decorating. Okay, so here we go with a fresh, clean slate. We've got the mirror. This is the picture that I bought. It's got a wooden frame, and it says, "Consider how the wildflowers grow," Luke 12:27. It's got kind of a linen material. It's not a print. You can actually feel like the paint strokes, and the word grow is raised, and it's actually really kind of cool. And I think the colors blend well with everything else that I have going on in here. So this is the vase that I ended up buying. So it's kind of an off-white vase. I love the texture. It was a great price. Totally did not expect to find a vase at Ross. So I'm just putting stuff up. So this is the floral I got. It's just like green stems, right? It looks like it came off of a tree. So yeah, so I put it in there, then I bent it and put it down there. You'll see me fluff this a few times, but this I love. I think it definitely needed the green right there. I don't think I tried so many. I think white would have been too much. I think the green it definitely needed. So I'm liking this so far. And I'm looking around. I've got a shelf full of decorations over here. I'm going to go pick up a couple of things and play around with a few other things. So you'll see me come in and out. So this is what we have so far. So this is where we're starting from. I like this so far. So then I go and decide, nope, we're going to take that garland down. I didn't think I was going to keep it up, but I thought I would just kind of leave it there for the time being. I may end up going and getting maybe the magnolia garland and trying that out. Okay, so now I have a little candle, and it kind of matches the dark kind of burgundy-ish color in that picture frame, which also kind of goes with the couches, which also kind of goes with the picture behind the TV. And I don't think I've shown you that, so I'll have to show you that. And then I also have a little birdhouse. So I'm just trying to see if any of that goes. I still have some Christmas decorations on that L part, that side. We're not doing that part of the mantle right now. We're going to come back and do that part another day. So we're just focusing here on this front. So I moved some of that out of the way. I'm moving around this candle. I'm looking to see if I like the birdhouse, which I don't. So I get rid of that. I have a book. I would have liked two, but I have a book. It's kind of a cream color, so it kind of picks up the cream color in those little round candles that are in the glass candlestick holders. So I have that. I had this little plant in a little terracotta vase. I'm trying to see if I can get that to fit anywhere. It doesn't fit anywhere right there. Maybe it'll work on the side, but yeah, that's so that goes. So then I've got a couple of black candlesticks. I'm trying to see if I like how they look against the mirror. I want something, I like where the candlestick holders are. They're just glass, so you don't really see them, which is kind of good. But then maybe, do I want something that you see? Do I want some more height with the pillar candles, or with the little, the stick one? I don't know. So I'm playing around. I decide I don't like those black candlestick holders. I think they need to be varied in height. So I'm going to leave what I have, and then I am just fluffing out this floral stem. Paid a little more for this than I wanted to. This was like $13.99, but I think it's definitely what I wanted right there. So this is it. This is my mantle, the front part of my mantle. So tell me what you think. Would you have made any changes? I'm going to get a little bit closer here in just a second so you can get a little better view. So there's the candlestick holders. The metal is the frame is metal. This mirror is very heavy. It is very good quality. Again, it came from Sam's if you're interested. So here is the picture. So can you kind of see the texture? I think it's really pretty. I really do. And I think it's the perfect size. I was worried that it might, not be. And then there's the texture on that vase and the green florals. So this is it. So we're going to come back. You're going to help me decorate the side of the mantle and then also the hearth. So we're going to do that next. But let me know what you think of this. I had a lot of fun with it. I'm really enjoying this. You guys are going to help me make my house a home this year. So y'all remember to thank God for today because it truly is a gift. Bye, y'all.